good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome once again to my channel, George's Math Lab. And this channel, I focus on sharing the beauty of mathematics and doing what I love. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. You will have no regrets being here. If you're struggling with this subject, my word to you today is to believe in yourself and you will pass, especially those of you sitting the CSEC Mathematics Examination 2021, and those of you who will be sitting it in 2022. Don't worry, everything will be okay. Now today we will focus on matrices, addition and subtraction of matrices. But before we do this, let us back up a little and understand the basics. If I have a matrix C, and we have 1, 2, 4, and 6. The 1, 2, 4, and 6 are what we call elements of the matrix C. This matrix has 2 rows. This is a row, and this is another row. Also, we have 2 columns. This is my first column, and this is my second column. So we're seeing that this matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns. When we have an equal amount of rows and columns, that matrix we call a square matrix. And speaking about square matrix, this is what we call the order of the matrix. So if we want to determine the order of a matrix, we think of something simple. And I use this as an example. RC, Roman Catholic. R for rows, C for columns. How many rows this matrix has? 1, 2. Boom! So I write my 2. How many columns this matrix has? 1, 2. Bing! So the order of this matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix or a square matrix. And one more thing we need to touch on. I would like everybody to be at the starting line together. So when we add and subtract matrices, we are on the same page. Now this 1 that I circled there, that is the first element in the first row. This 2 is the second element in the first row. Or we can say that it is the first element in the second column. This 6 that we have here is the second element in the second row, or we can say is the second element in the second column. Good. So let us get right into adding and subtracting matrices. Like I said before, this is a beautiful subject. And it is not rocket science. For those of you who are struggling, once again, believe in yourself. Look, I am here for you. And today is your day. And keep on watching, because at the end of this video, I'll be saying something about the multiplication of matrices. And that is the next video that I will be uploading. And I have a very wonderful method in multiplying matrices coming soon. All right, just keep watching. If I have a matrix P, now sit back. This subject is about vibes. Someone asked me, sir, that is how you usually are. I said, yes, boom, bang, bing. This is me. Okay, you can't stay quiet when you're doing this subject. So here I have a matrix P that has elements 2, 3, 4, and 6. And I have another matrix 6, 1, 2, 3. I would like to find the sum of the two matrices that we have here. So P plus Q is equal to, like I said in the introduction of this video, we add elements that are corresponding. So this number 2 is the first element in the first row. This number 6 is the first element in the first row. So we add corresponding elements. So for the first thing we're doing, we add 2. What are we adding to? 2. Boom, bang, ping. Yes, we're adding 2 to 6. What am I adding 4 to? Yes, you've got it correct. 4 plus 2. What am I adding the 3 to? 3 plus 1. And what am I adding the 6 to? 6 plus 3. Now it is very important, students, ladies and gentlemen, to show your work in, because you need every mark that is available. You want to show the examiner that you understand this subject. Boom, bang, ping. They must be smiling. So the more working you show, the better for you. Remember, it is the most beautiful subject ever. Okay, so we're finding the sum of the numbers that we have here. So 2 plus 6, 8. 4 plus 2, 6. 3 plus 1, 4. And 6 plus 3, 9. So here we have found the sum of the matrices P and Q. Remember, we only add corresponding elements. And we only add matrices of the same order. So P, the matrix P, is a square matrix, or we say a 2 by 2 matrix. And the matrix Q is also a square matrix. We cannot add a 2 by 2 matrix to a 2 by 3 or a 3 by 4 matrix to a 3 by 6. They both must be of the same order. Boom, bang, bing. Look, right now, if you're new, if you're coming again, give your brother a thumbs up. Look, I need encouragement. We all need encouragement. And doing what I love, Look, this subject is all about sharing the beauty of it. Subscribe and be part of the wonderful online family. You have no regrets. Now let's move on to our subtraction. Boom, bang, bing. For number 2, let's say we have a matrix X. And X has elements 6, 2, 1, 4. And the matrix Y has elements 3, 4, 2, minus 7. We would like to subtract the two matrices rather that we have here. So I'll find the difference between the two matrices, X minus Y. Boom, bang, bing. Like I said before, we subtract corresponding elements. So what do we write here? Yes, 6 take 3, For this element, 2 take 4. Here we have 1 take 2 and 4 take -7. Boom, bang, bing. All right. So let us continue this. X take y. Now 6 minus 3 will give me 3. 1 minus 2 will give me what? Now, as we are at this, let me point out, some students get confused when they see these integers, operation with integers, positive and negative numbers and so on. 1 minus 2 is the opposite of 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 will give you 1. 1 minus 2 will give you the same one but with a negative. Boom, bang, ping. So 6 minus 3 will give me 3. And if we add 3 minus 6, the same 3 but with a negative. So one is a positive 3 and one is a negative 3. Boom, bang. Now this is how this subject easy. Join this wonderful online family and I will show you all. This subject is beautiful. So 1 minus 2 will give me minus 1. 2 minus 4 is the opposite of 4 minus 2. So we know 4 minus 2 is 2. But 2 minus 4 is the opposite, minus 2. But here we have a problem here. And a problem is never a problem without a solution. Boom, bang. So 4 minus, and we have -7. So what will happen there? Minus multiply by minus, a negative multiplied by another negative will give me a positive. And since we are at this, let me point out to you. When we are multiplying an even amount of negatives, so to speak, then we end up with a positive. If we are multiplying an odd amount of negatives, then the result is negative. So if we have 3 negatives we multiplying, then the result is negative. If we have 5, the result is negative. If we're multiplying 6 negatives, then the result is positive because we have an even amount of negatives. Boom, bang, bing. Now let's continue that. So 4 minus minus, minus times minus, so we end up with 4 plus 7, and we end up with 11. And that is it. Very, very, very easy. Now, continue staying tuned. Stay tuned. We're getting there. Now for the multiplication of matrices. Students are often confused when they're multiplying their rows by the columns. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a method for you to multiply matrices the easiest way, the best way. Look, the next video, I will show you how to multiply that. And less than 20 seconds, you will be multiplying matrices. So look out for that. You will not want to miss it. If you haven't yet subscribed to this wonderful online family, please do so. Give me a thumbs up and that will show me and encourage me to continue doing what I love. Boom, bang, bing! Share. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified each time I upload video. Look, I'm uploading video after video after video focusing on everything that you need to know for the CSEC Mathematics this year 2021 and beyond. Spanning the grades 7 through to 13. Boom, bang! See you later. Thank you for watching and believe in yourself.